boy feeling today? Hello. You sound there, but I'm gonna. Oh, are you feeling a bit better? Hello. You got yours here. There you go. Good morning, Hansan. Morning, Joe. Oh, Gerry. He's off his pellets again. Right. Fifi, you have yours there. Good morning, Zara. I'm going to take these round. Do you want them under the table? Bless you. Good morning, Tom. Morning, Mazira. Poor baby boy. Good morning, Rob. And good morning, David. Good morning, Pizza. I don't know what's up with him, bless him. He's just been a bit off the last couple of days. I enjoyed Comfort Yomp yesterday. Yeah, it was good fun. Morning, Rob. Morning, Palin. It was, I mean, I was saying afterwards, it's almost like, good morning, Gazdi. It's almost nicer that it wasn't the best of films, because I think it's sometimes more fun to talk about something that, it's like the equivalent of Christmas cracker jokes not being very good, and you sort of, like, it's easier to bond over universal bad humour than than funny. Find something that everyone finds funny, if you know what I mean. Here you go. Oh, this poor boy. What is wrong with you? I wish I knew. What's up with he? Should I just put the rest of them there for you to find, or is that too many? I'm happy to hand feed. Good morning, Shortix. It's my birthday tomorrow. Can I birthday hat today? Yeah! Happy birthday for tomorrow. Do you have any plans? Good morning, Megalomaniac. Had all the lovely chaos of a live podcast recording. Yes, that it did. I mean, it's quite difficult as well when you're not, morning Ginge, when you're not, oh, did I say morning Grammy? Did I say that in my head? When you're not facing each other as well, because you don't get that sort of like, knowing if you're about to interrupt sort of thing. So it was difficult not to talk over each other. You don't want these pellets. Is there a different pellet that you want? Because you seem excited for food, but then you don't want the pellets when they give them to you. Is there something else you want? If I give you a sneaky early food, you are wanting to eat, just not the pellets. Okay, you can have food afterwards. I'll try you with pellets every now and then. We shall see. Morning, Monday. Dee Dee Holman was a hell of an act to follow, so you did very well. Luckily, I hadn't seen any of it. I just heard the reaction to it ending. And, because I was in the office and pretty much everyone in the office was watching it. And there was just like, all of a sudden, a big reaction. And I was like, oh, what happened? So yeah, I was thinking, should I go back and watch it? Is it better not to know? But yeah, I hope people are enjoying Pickaxe Week. But yeah, the last 2 years, I think, we've been sat in the games night room round the big table. So it felt, I mean, I do sort of, in some ways I prefer being in the studio, but in some ways it is nicer to be facing each other. I think when you're in they both have their pros and cons. Like, being in the studio is nice because you don't have to worry about, like, it's a bit less self-conscious because the camera's just from one angle and you don't really have to worry about it. But then when I didn't really know where to look for most of it. Yeah, that's the problem, because it feels so natural to turn around and look at people. But then you're like, oh, well, the cameras will look weird if I turn around. So in that respect, being around the big table is like nice to just like, it feels more natural to actually like look at each other. But yeah. Are you not trusted with the big table after the paint incident? Oh, what, getting it in my hair? No, I don't know why we went in the big room. I assume it's just because they had... Well, I think it's because they had to take all of the cameras out of the games night room to set up for the Dee Holman one in Chancellor. So it would have just been a bit too much of a turnaround. But yeah. But I feel less self-conscious in the games night room because the big TV is out of sight. Yeah, sometimes when you're just sort of like left to your own devices in the games night room, it can be fine. But yeah, when you are like... So in the studio, there is like big screens behind the computers. So I was sort of watching G and Booth talk on those. But I don't know. It's an odd one. Either way, it was very lovely. It was very nice to do, and I would love to do it again. It was it's nice talking about films, even if they aren't the best of films. What'd that Fifi do though? I think she's off to do a crime. I don't know what to do about this baby boy, because he's like, I don't know if he's just holding out for treats and he's actually fine, or if he is feeling a bit sad. Because it could just be that sometimes he won't eat because he's thinking of a food he specifically wants and he only wants to eat that. And I get the feeling that I know what it is. My gut instinct is telling me that he really wants to eat his fibre pellets, not these pellets, which he's only meant to have a scoop of a day, and he has them at night. But yeah, I get the feeling that he just wants to eat those. Have I lost out, or is everyone... Oh, I don't know. Rob, thank you for gifting a sub to Kirsty. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You have sound? Okay, I was thinking, I don't know how to test that, because the only way I can do is to ask, and then if no one can hear me, then what do I do? Oh, there she is. I think she was trying to make an even bigger hole in the hay box. Bless you. Good morning, Dave. How's it going? Okay. Gerry, do you want to come settle down here? Maybe I can try him with... Do you want pellet? Yeah. no. See, he looks so sad. He looks so sad when offered pellet, but I know you like pellet. Maybe I should try him with the other ones and just see if he... Oh, fell on the floor. I think he is just holding out for other food. I know, big nymph. Guess I just give you cuddles and then try you on them slowly. We did the same yesterday. I don't know why. Maybe he just has gone off them. Doesn't like them anymore. So you're going to say maybe I should try them, see if they're still okay for him. I wonder if he's just, because he has been slightly more snotty recently as well, so I wonder if he's just feeling a bit under the weather. But definitely not himself. Like, he's still, you know, been happy enough, but just not as happy as... Because on his birthday, he was doing zoomies and he was adventuring and he was all happy. Whereas now he just seems to have gone into his shell a little bit, and I don't know why. What's up with you, baby boy? I've never tried a pellet myself. I imagine they just taste very dry. Can't imagine them being the most appealing things. Look at you. Look at you. Should I see if you want the other ones? Let me see. Sure, Fifi will gobble them up if I put them down. If I can get her to eat the normal pellets and see if... Fifi, you have those ones down there that Gerry isn't keen on, and let's see if this is what you do want. Yes, he immediately eating them. I had a feeling he was just holding out for these. Gerry, why? Why is it that you want these ones? I don't understand this boy. I'll tell you what I can do so whilst they're distracted by... Wait, Fifi, you eat these. Why? You're eating them as well. You're not going to be having them. No. Fifi. Fifi, come here. Fifi, you have these. Gerry, you have these. There we go. No. And as you're getting extra breakfast, Fifi, let's see if you can be persuaded to wear the hat. No, she just wants those ones as well. Oh my gosh, you're both little pickles. My goodness. Right. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mazira. I hope you have a wonderful and cozy day full of lots of cozy things and treats. There we go. For as long as she was prepared to wear it for. I mean, at least I know he's eaten now. Just not the thing he's meant to have eaten, but he has eaten. As a double breakfast condition as well, I'm going to try and steal as much of your floof as I can whilst you're here, Fifi. I got that. There we go. I'm being nudged. Do you not want these pellets either? Maybe I should try mixing them up with a new type of pellet. Maybe they've just gone off of this one. They'd have the type of pellet by smell. Yeah, they just... This is the reason why you're not meant to give bunnies like muesli style foods that have lots of different parts in, because they will just pick out the bits that they like and not eat all of it, so they don't get a balanced diet, which is why you have to give them pellets in the first place. Now apparently they've gone off of those and they just want the other pellets. Morning, Turkey. It's one of those things that as soon as he didn't want to eat them, I was like, I think I know what he wants. Because sometimes if you are trying to get Gerry back into his room, you're like, rustle one packet, but then if you don't give him the food that is in the packet that made him go into the room, he'll just go back out again. So you have to sort of stand there rustling all of the different packets to figure out which food he is thinking of that you need to give him for him to go back in. He knows all the different ones. And sometimes if I get their crunchy sticks and I accidentally touch the pellet bag, he won't have his crunchy stick until he's had a pellet. He's a funny wee thing. But yeah, for some reason he's gone off of these pellets, I guess. And annoyingly, I just chucked the other ones that we had, because I was like, I don't really give them these anymore and the bag's been open a while. But I did have some Burgess minty adult bun ones. Dear, oh dear. Well, he's had a bit of breakfast and now he has a cuddle. So what more can you ask? Okay, bunnies, I'm coming in. Ooh. Coming in to join the snuggles. No. You doing mushroom walks, Limewood? I was hoping to see more mushrooms in Centre Parks, but I think we were slightly too early for them, so I didn't really get to see many. But there's always Lee Woods, who are always very good for mushrooms. Oh, poor Gerry baby. It is a tough time being Gerry. Just not knowing what pellets you want. Not getting enough cuddles. I'll be abandoning him again today. He's just, I don't know what it is, but he's just a little bit down in the dumps recently, and I haven't got to the bottom of it as much as I would like to. He hasn't been like running up to the fence in the mornings to be let out or anything. He just seems a bit sad. It's a rain here lately and lots of mushrooms have popped up. Oh, that's nice. Walking across the bridge gives me the willies. Oh, what, Clifton suspension? Yeah, it can be a bit spoopy walking across there. Didn't see mushrooms, didn't see the big stick. I know. I mean, I saw a couple of mushrooms. I did a mushroom Instagram collection. But yeah, definitely saw. I swear I saw like inky caps and stuff last time we went, but I guess that was that bit later in the year. And also Goblin Combe is a good place to see mushrooms. I've seen puffballs in Goblin Combe, which I've not seen anywhere else. So be nice to go back there as well. If I had better internet, I would do a mushroom walk stream, but I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think you really get internet in Goblin Combe. But yeah. Well, the conkers have started dropping, but apparently they are too small, causing concern for the national conker competitions. Oh no! I listened to Simon's PP yesterday about York surviving on an island, and they said Bridie would be crushing it until she finds a mushroom and poisons herself. I would be too scared to try any mushrooms, to be honest. I think, yeah, I just don't think I would even risk it. I mean, I guess the thing to do would probably be to, I was going to say, like, watch to see what the other animals eat, mushrooms-wise. But I guess just because a deer can eat something doesn't necessarily mean that we can. But yeah, I've tried identifying mushrooms and it's terrifying. Honestly, the difference between, like, I've only ever eaten mushrooms either from the shop or ones that I've grown myself, so I can know what they are. Because even mushrooms that you think that you easily recognise, it's like, oh, if they have this skirt, if they have this type of frill, if the cap goes at this angle, it can mean the difference between being edible and highly poisonous. I was like, oh. I think if we were stranded, I would end up, I don't know, I'd probably just say, oh, just cook me. I won't find anything. Just cook me instead. I'll just spare the animals. Take me. Oh, a puffball's edible. Huh. I mean, I might recognise chicken of the woods, but then isn't there like hen of the woods or something, there's a version of it which is also poisonous. But oh, I don't know. You can go on mushroom walks where they teach you this sort of stuff in Bristol, but I think even if someone told me, I wouldn't trust it. Which is quite sad in a way, because how far we have fallen from the days of our being able to live at one with the land to the point where we don't trust the land anymore. It's sad. It would have been nice to, like, you know, I'd love to be the sort of person who can go into the woods and eat I guess blackberries. Yeah, I guess I'd live off of blackberries. And I'd recognise strawberries if sometimes you see wild strawberries around. So it would just have to be blackberries and very bitter cooking apples, I guess. I guess I'd have to just stick a stick through them and roast them on the fire if I could get a fire started. Friend of mine works as a forage guide person up north. Ah, nice. Oh yeah, I'd recognise wild garlic. Because some people say, like, wild garlic is too similar to lily of the valley, which is highly poisonous. And I'm like, well, not really. Like, it is in if you were describing them very basically, but I think I'd be able to tell the difference. Hopefully. But yeah, I just bought my first house and it has a great orientation for growing food. So now I have an unusable amount of tomatoes, broccolis. What are perilla leaves? I don't think I've heard of those. Wild garlic does smell very good. I love the woods when the wild garlic is out, because it does just, it smells so nice in there. So good. Channel, you're in a peak. Just hope to find a pack of marshmallows. Yeah. My neighbours gave us a big bag of tomatoes just before we went away on holiday. And I was just like, I don't want these to go to waste. So I took them on holiday with me. And on the final day, I just got some garlic, got some basil, and I just fried it all up, chucked in pasta. And I just made dinner for everyone. I literally just put in a whole packet of pasta and the entire bag of tomatoes. I was just like, everyone help yourself, however much you want. And it felt really nice to just cook a big community meal and feed everyone. I have a fun fact about the word garlic. It comes from the Old English gar, meaning a spear, and lick, which means leek. So it's called a spear leek because individual cloves look like spearheads. Ah, that is interesting. It's also they're all the same sort of family, aren't they? Are onions and garlic and leeks, are they the same family? And in Japan, they're called shiso leaves. Oh, sorry, I need to scroll down. They're slightly minty leaf that you can wrap around other food and eat them like a tortilla. Ah, okay. Very nice. My gran grows 80% of her food like she's still under rationing. I mean, to be honest, the idea of being, having even that level of self-sufficiency is so nice. The fact that my neighbours, they've given us just this summer, we've had 2 or 3 bags of green beans. They gave us a big bowl of potatoes, the knobbliest potatoes you've ever seen. Because they were saying we've not planted potatoes in years. We just keep on missing some in the ground and then they just grow. So they were like, here, have our potatoes. So yeah, I got some surprise potatoes and we got 2 big bags of tomatoes as well. So 2 years. Oh, I guess I would, if I found a sunflower. So you don't really get wild sunflowers in the UK. But I guess I'd know how to eat their seeds. I just have to not be scared enough to approach them in the first place. But yeah, I'd love to be able to grow stuff. That's sort of my aim for next year with the garden, is to actually start, growing a few bits and bobs. I mean, it's nice enough going into the garden and getting occasionally I cut the fennel for the bunnies' breakfast this morning from the garden. And even just being able to do bits like that. Because sometimes I'll go oh, no, I forgot to get anything for the bunnies from the shop. And then I'm just thinking, wait, we have things in the garden now, so I can go and get those. And it's a nice feeling, actually, using stuff. I'll tell you what I do need to use, though, is our chives just suddenly exploded. We've got loads of it. So I need to start cooking things that I could add chive into, I suppose. And what else is there? Sorry, I got distracted because there was a Gerry tuft. I said thank you very much for the 20 months. Chonyuns. Oh yeah, it was. I went into the garden the other day because we were having. What were we having? Pesto pasta. No. It was lemon tofu. And I was like, oh, I didn't get any spring onions from the shop. And I was like, wait, the spring onions that I've grown are pretty much ready now. So I just went into the garden and grabbed some from there. They weren't as good as the last ones, but the fact that I was able to just go and get them felt nice. But yeah. I have a cousin who moved from Dublin to the proper country. He brought up potatoes, leeks, onions, carrots and parsnips maybe 3 weeks ago. It's not a proper farmer, just has a big garden and some polytunnels and planters and everything. Oh, that sounds really lovely. Yeah, it is nice to be able to go in and just grab even the odd little thing. I am afraid, I'm bloody terrified. I'm afraid that I need a big wee. So I need you all to watch the bunnies in my absence and make sure there's no wrongdoings whilst I run upstairs and go wee wee. Right. If I leave the phone here, can you see the bunnies? I'll run round and adjust it. Wait there, baby boy. Can I see the screen? Oh, you can see the bunnies. Okay. Bunnies, you're in charge. Make sure chat don't do anything naughty. Meowie. Bunnies, how? You've not moved. Did I just not set it up right? Or did they... Was it me? Was it the bunnies? Who... Did it just fall over? Suspicious. Dear oh dear. Well, hello everyone. I was wondering what to do for stream the next couple of days. Because, oh my gosh, I'm worried that my computer's not going to be able to run Hades and a webcam, to be honest. Because it is at that point now. I'm going to hope that it does. I might just have a big empty of my computer over the next couple of days and hope that that helps make it run a bit better. But I don't really know what else I can take off of it at this point, because I've pretty much uninstalled everything. But yeah, oh sorry Jerry, I think I've annoyed him with stealing his tufts. Hades 2 is coming out on Thursday, but sadly not until 5 p.m, so it'll be a bit late for me. So I was going to play it on Friday as there's no Kirby Craft. And I was like, I've waited this long, I can wait another day. But I was thinking, what could I do in the next couple of days? Because there's not really any... I mean, there's probably games that I should play, because there's games that I've been given keys to that really I should be giving them a go. But at the moment, I'm just like, I don't want to. So I was thinking, as we've moved into, like, the next... let me think about this. Can I figure out which one it is? I'm not very good with the calendar, but I think at the weekend we went into the summer equinox. Are we in? Is it Lammas that we've gone into now? Or did we leave Lammas and go into something else? I'd never be able to remember. I'm dumb. But I have a witchy book that gives you different recipes for the different times of year, and I was thinking, oh, I could do the summer equinox recipes because it's that week. So I was going to have a look and see if... I was going to grab the book when I got down, and then I looked under the table and saw that the phone had fallen over, so I didn't. But I was thinking maybe I'd have a look at that and do like a cooking or baking stream. And then there was something else. Also, Dave sent me a lovely Lego kit. I was like, I could make that. Or I could, the other one I was thinking is I could do a reading stream, maybe. Try that for the first time, as I've kept on threatening to do it for a while. So I was thinking, yeah, I might try and do some non-game things for 2 days, and then do Hades on Friday. Try and mix things up a bit. My humps. But yeah, I forgot I'd sent that. Yeah, it's still sat up on my shelf. But I just thought, whilst my computer is having a bit of a mare, maybe that could be nice. But I don't want to miss out on Hades. I think Hades 2 has been my Silk Song. Everyone else is really like hyped for Silk Song, whereas I've just been a bit like, oh, it's out, that's nice. Whereas Hades 2, I'm like, oh, I want to play. I want to go to there. So yeah, may humps. What about playing Hades 1 in anticipation for Hades 2? I could do... Oh, do you know what? I should get a new controller. I hadn't thought about how painful my controller is because I played Hades 1 too much and it just started to crumble. Maybe I should treat myself to a new controller in the next couple of days so it's not so bad. Him squimch. There's a lot of ear shaking going on up here. Boop, boop, boop. I can recommend 8-bit Do controllers. Have you tried Hades on Hitless like Shadow? No, I'm not. I'm not good at it. I just enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy the game as a non-punishing. But to be honest, there's still loads of Hades stuff I could do. I 100%ed it, but achievements-wise, not in the game itself. The problem with doing community streams, not a problem, but the problem I found in the past is that I think most of the people that watch tend to be working in the hours that I'm streaming. So I feel like I try only to do community things if I'm doing later streams. Because I guess like after 6 or so, more people are a bit freer. But hello, Fifi, are you going to attack me? Oh, Fifi! I didn't think you were going to go that hard. You little monkey. Oh my gosh. She was like, well, if you're offering. How did you get such a tender bit? Oh, I see you found the pellets. Why? She hates when I'm blocking her way under the table. She proper goes for it. Don't you? With big pointy teeth. Dear oh dear. Gerry! Would you like some greens? There we go. As a reward for biting my bum, Fifi. You don't want that bit? Oh gosh, you ate that quickly, baby boy. I have some victory pellets as well. Which Fifi can also inhale. Fifi always hungry. Fifi can fit so many pellets in. This bunny fits so many pellets. So much food. She's like me. Was she like this when she was at Nibbles? I don't think so. I think I have... I was looking at the photos for the video. I was looking at the photos of when we first got her. And I was like, she's not like significantly slimmer. But I was trying to convince myself. I was like, she was in a basement. She hadn't really eaten properly. You know, it's just that she's well fed now. It's not that she's big and chunky now. I mean, she's definitely bigger than she was. But I think she's still okay. I found out yesterday that she weighs more than one of Boof's cats. We were talking about all the babies after the stream and I was like, oh no. Oh, Fifi. she just, maybe she's just really muscly. Muscle weighs more than fat, and she runs around a lot and does a lot of digging. So maybe she's just really hench. Outnumbered by cat ladies, yeah. I need to get more bunny friends. I need to, I mean, to be honest, I do have, I do chat to the foster group a lot, and they're all, I mean, a couple of them also have dogs, but they're mostly, bunny and small furry people. They're small furries. I'm in a group of furries, and they like bunnies, so it's fine. And there's the Lollet Brownie Bunny podcast. Just every week. What do you like? I like bunny. What about you? Yeah, I like bunny too. If only the buns could meet. Yeah, they would not be happy. It's not like doggos. When doggos are like, oh my gosh, new best friend. Bunnies are like, what the heck? You coming for me? Huh? Oh, Fifi, you are beautiful. Beautiful and round. What would the bunny podcast be called? Morning, Drew. I'm trying to think, is there anything to do with bunnies that would rhyme with pod? I'm drawing a blank. Just have to be buncast. Bun time. Toffee time. Sod. You little sodcast. Meant to ask, you mentioned in the Nibbles video when Fifi jumped the bonding fence, what did Gerry do? Thankfully, so for those people who haven't seen the video, when we brought Fifi home, we separated the fence you can see in the background. We separated the room in two with that fence so that they could still live alongside each other. But Fifi binkied so high that she binkied over it. And thankfully, because if Gerry had realised what was happening, like normally if you just put two bunnies in together, they just fight because you have to put them together in a neutral space. But Gerry being Gerry, he just ran away. He got so scared by the noise. Because she literally, like, the castle was where it is now, and she binkied over and landed on the top of the castle because she just binkied that high. She like hit, like parkoured off the wall and onto the top of the castle. And then Gerry just heard the noise of something hitting the castle and he ran away and hid inside it. So yeah, thankfully he didn't realise. And then I remember so clearly, I thankfully was like watching them at the time, or I was in the room, and I just shouted, bloody hell, and then I ran in. And I immediately just like, because my first thought was they cannot meet like this, because if they meet like this and they fight, that could mean that they'll never bond because they just have a bad first encounter. So I just ran in and I just like scooped Gerry up and ran out with him. And then I was like, Alex, we need to sort this out. So we then, I carried him upstairs and Gerry just stayed in our bedroom for the night. And I messaged my friend being like, do you have any tall fencing? And she was like, yeah. So Gerry lived in our bedroom for one night. And then the next day we went round and got the fence. And after that, it only took, I think they were bonded like 2 weeks later. It was a very short bond. we basically spent like a week swapping them over every day so that they got really used to each other's smells. Then we introduced them in the kitchen. I got so stressed because I hate bonding my own bunnies. And then they went to my friend and they came back like 4 days later in love. So that was it. Oh, hang on, there's a bing bong. That might be Kirsty. BRB. I still bunched here. It was like 5 minutes. Oh, baby boy. Just watch me just crawl under the table. It is a Kirsty. Hello. Oh. I hear a doot doot. Dunk, thank you very much for the sub. Beautiful, Gerry. He is beautiful. A beautiful baby boy. Kirsty?
Yes?
Oh, I thought you'd gone to the kitchen. I was just going to say help yourself to tea if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Help thyself.
I'm going to help myself to your toilet.
Oh, yeah, that too. I won't charge. Do the bunnies like Kirsty? Yeah, she gives the good cuddles. I mean, Fifi is sort of the same with every person. Whereas Gerry, he needs to know that you can give them smooches, give the good scritches and stuff before he'll be like shy of people. But then as soon as he knows, like, oh, you know the secrets of cuddles, then he's okay with them. But yeah, Fifi is just I don't think she really knows what people are. She just treats everyone the same. Oh, Dave, thank you very much for bits towards the Get Kirsty to Bristol fund is redundant. I don't know what to do anymore. The Get Arnhall Ooey fund? We are recording today, so Kirsty and I are off on a Patreon funded little trip, so we'll be doing a vlog out of that. It's not aerial gorilla, but it's something I'm really excited for. Why does Kirsty get to use the toilet for free? You charged me in Gravy. Oh, sorry, it's my way of balancing out the pink tax. I'm doing my bit for equality. Oh, I saw this thing the other day. Maybe this is too dark, but I'll say it anyway because it did make me giggle. Actually, no, I won't. I've changed my mind. Because I did have a genuine worry yesterday that I made some comments on the podcast yesterday, and I was like, are people going to think I'm a man hater? Because I just made a joke about the man asking the woman to take off her headphones, and I was like, it's been happening since the 80s. And I was like, some of my best friends are men. I love men. But yeah, I saw this post the other day that was like, women say that they want equality, and yet they're not doing like 80% of the violent crimes, or like they're not doing like the 70% of robberies. And then all the comments were women being like, we're sorry, we'll pull our weight now. And then there was one comment that made me giggle that was this woman being like, we're just not getting caught. I was like, oh. But yeah, talk about slacking. I know, I'm sorry. But I also saw this one. Name a man for $1. Oh, Gerry. I saw one that was like, okay, I'll preface this with, I do not endorse crime or violent crime or assault or any of this. But there was this woman who, she was basically arrested for luring men into hotel rooms and then pepper spraying them and stealing their fancy watches. And the comments were people saying stuff like, well, I mean, if you're going to wear a watch like that, you should expect to get robbed. And it was just this amazing, like, parody satire. And one of them was like, he shouldn't have dressed so robbily if he didn't want to get robbed. I was like, what's robbily? And the one of like, well, he'd given gifts before, so how was she supposed to know he didn't want to give his watch? Or like, yeah, it was amazing. But one of the ones that made me giggle was someone saying, it's nice to see women in male-dominated fields. Oh dear, oh dear. But you should see the mugshot of this woman, though. She looks like she has the giggles in it. And I'm like, you're not sad to be caught at all. You could practically hear the giggling. But yes. Anyway, speaking of criminals, I guess I shall go and entertain Kirsty. There's a Kanira coming back down now. Gerry, are you okay? This poor little baby boy. I wonder if he's cold.
Is he okay? Did he eat?
Yeah, he just wanted his fancy pellets. He didn't want his normal pellets. Who's that? It's your Auntie Kirsty.
No.
He's like, this is getting out of hand. There are two of them. Oh. Right. I shall head off. Should we go to... Do you want to raid Cat? We can go and learn some maps. Well, wait. Will Brenny remember to check mod chat? Who knows? Wait. Is there a message in mod chat that do I have to check? Has there been a crime? Everyone. Yes, okay. I'll check it straight away. Kirsty, I'm going to forget and not look at that.
I would also forget.
They'll never know. Well, everyone, look after yourselves. Be good. There won't be a stream later today because Kirsty and I offer an adventure. But look after yourselves. And I shall speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Boop. Boop.